What's up, YouTube? Kinda back here again for another video. So we checked out Buakaw's highlights, but now we're gonna check out the story. Buakaw. I think that's how you say his name. If it's not, let me down in the description, or not the description, in the comment section. Without further ado, hop into it.
Just win.
All right, here
He
we go.
transformed. He didn't fight for the spectacle. He fought
This
for
is an
something
AI voice.
deeper.
Sounds like it.
His name is Buakaw Banchamek, and this is the story of how a barefoot boy from Thailand became the nightmare of anyone who dared to step into the ring with him. Get ready for a story of pain, glory, and rebellion, because Buakaw is not just a
Buakaw.
champion.
Okay.
He's a living legend who never asked for permission to make history. Martial might, where warriors live forever. It all began in Surin, a poor province in northeastern Thailand. In that place, forgotten by time, Sombat Banchamek was born in 1982. Raised among rice fields and hardship, he found in Muay Thai not just an escape, but a reason to resist. At the age of 8, he climbed into a ring for the first time, and he never stepped out again. By 12, he left home to train full-time at Por Pramuk Gym. There, he adopted the name that now inspires fear across the world, Buakaw, which means white lotus. But there was nothing fragile about him. As a teenager, he faced opponents who were older, stronger, and far more experienced. And still, one by one, he defeated them. His low kicks were blades, his knees were hammers, and his eyes cold, as if he already knew everything. In 2004, at the age of 22, Buakaw left Thailand with one mission: to prove that Muay Thai could rule beyond its borders. He debuted in the K1 World Max, the most demanding kickboxing tournament in the world. But there was a trap. The rules restricted the clinch. Elbows were banned. 2 lethal weapons of Muay Thai were stripped away. It was like asking a lion not to use its claws. And yet Buakaw accepted. His first opponent was Jordan Thai, a New Zealand kickboxer known for his aggression. From the moment the bell rang, Buakaw showed him what real punishment meant. Leg kicks like whips, surgical counters, relentless pressure. By the end of the fight, Thai could barely stand. And Buakaw, without even using his full arsenal, already looked like a monster. But that was only the beginning.
Where is
In the next
K1?
round,
Is it in Japan?
he faced John Wayne Parr, an Australian legend who never backed down. But that day, he did. Every time he tried to move forward, he was met with knees, low kicks, and a precision that seemed inhuman. Round after round, Buakaw didn't just win, he dismantled. Then came Kohirui Maki, Japan's great hope, explosive, fast, local. But none of that helped him. Buakaw knocked him down again and again with a calculated violence that silenced the crowd. And finally, the grand final. The favorite, Masato, Japan's national hero. Fast, technical, brave, with an entire country behind him. But Buakaw didn't care about nationality. From the opening moment, he broke Masato's rhythm with leg kicks, crushed the clinch with knees, and countered every attempt with something worse. Masato was skilled, no doubt, but Buakaw fought with years of accumulated hunger. And
Dude,
that
his little
day,
kick is
he
diabolical.
was unstoppable. He won by unanimous decision, and the world understood. Something had changed forever. For years, Buakaw kept destroying his opponents. Every fight was a tactical execution. There was no luck, no randomness, only science and contained fury. But his dominance began to make people uncomfortable. K1 organizers, seeing how Buakaw turned stars into victims, decided to change the rules again. They limited clinch time, banned multiple knees. It was a direct attack, not on Muay Thai, but on him. But Buakaw didn't complain. He adapted, and he kept winning. behind the brutality in the ring hid a personal drama. For years, poor Pramuk Jim, the same Jim that had trained him, also exploited him. They kept 95% of his earnings. Yes,
Holy
95%.
heck, what?
While he filled stadiums, he barely saw any of the money he generated. Until one day, he had enough. He left the gym, broke with his team, faced a lawsuit, and founded his own temple, Banchamek Gym. He was no longer just
Wait. They took 95% of his earnings? Oh, that is, I could get like 60, maybe 95. That is, oh,
a
all right.
fighter. He was free. What few people know is that Buakaw once trained in near-complete isolation, spending entire days kicking banana trees and running barefoot for miles through the jungle. These weren't romanticized montages. They were daily reality. His shins were forged against tree bark, not pads. His conditioning was born from poverty, not privilege. And that's what gave him his edge. Not just physical strength, but a kind of mental savagery that can't be taught in modern gyms. Buakaw also helped ignite a global Muay Thai movement. After his explosive success in Japan and beyond, thousands of international students flocked to Thailand in search of the real thing. His impact went beyond the ring. He became a cultural ambassador for Muay Thai, sparking documentaries, inspiring new gyms worldwide, and even starring in films. In a world of fast fame, Buakaw reminded everyone that true greatness takes years of silence, sweat, and scars. In 2014, Buakaw reached another final, this time against Enrico Cale. From the start, Buakaw dominated. Leg kicks, fast combinations, total control. But a technical error caused Cale to be declared the winner after an unacknowledged forfeit. It was a clear injustice, and the fans knew it. But as always, Buakaw answered with actions, not words. In 2015, he faced Yi Long, the so-called Shaolin monk, more media figure than technical fighter, a star in China. But when the bell rang, fame meant nothing. Buakaw punished him with precision. He dismantled him without needing excessive violence. He won with cold precision, by unanimous decision, and proved that real technique doesn't need fireworks. In 2017, he shined again. He faced Marwan Tutu, a young Moroccan-Dutch fighter, hungry for glory. The first round was close, but in the second, one single left hook to the chin. Knockout. It was over in 1 second. That's how a legend fights. Over the years, Buakaw hasn't lost his edge. On the contrary, he's refined his style, distilled it. In one of his most recent fights, he faced Kota Miura, a promising young Japanese fighter. But Buakaw handled him with a surgeon's calm.
What year was
No
this?
need to rush, no need to impress. Just do what he knows best, dominate. In 2024, the
Oh, he's
world
still
witnessed
fighting.
a gift.
Okay.
Buakaw and Saenchai, two of the most iconic names in Muay Thai, faced each other in an exhibition match. It was pure magic. One attacked with power and control. The other answered with feints, tricks, and brilliance. There was no official winner, but the audience won. It was a tribute to everything this art can be. And still, Buakaw had more to say. That same year, he fought Huo Han-cheng, a Chinese threat with an intimidating record. But over 3 rounds, Buakaw made it clear that experience is a weapon that young talent simply can't buy. He won by unanimous decision,
Oh,
no debate,
damn.
no flaws. Today, Buakaw is still training, still hitting the bags, still teaching, still fighting. Because for him, the ring is not just a place, It's home. His story is not just that of a fighter. It's the story of a man who was born with nothing and won everything. Not just titles, but respect. Not just knockouts, but legacy. He changed rules, challenged contracts, toppled idols, and built a legend. A legend forged in blood, sweat, and fire. How long will Buakaw keep fighting? No one knows. But every time he steps into the ring, the world holds its breath. Because when he's in there, history is about to be...
Damn, man, that was an AI video, but it was pretty solid. If the thing about him giving 95% is true, those people deserve to rot in it. Like, the fact that this guy made it out, made a name for your city, your dojo, your everything, and you charged him 95%, that is diabolical. Diabolical.